And we are back. I hope it doesn't happen again, because that was dreadful. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just turned off. But we're back. So, don't we stay winning, I guess. Wow, yeah, wow. I don't know what happened. Welcome back. Thank you. Again, I already did pretty much my intro last time, so I'm just gonna get straight into it, and I'm going to find what's in here. So we have. Oh, I already have. You use the PC too much. I don't. My siblings do. You know, I'm only on PC on like the weekends. To like, you know, for streaming and stuff. As everyone else. Yeah, it needs a break. It gets a break. I'm gonna pick up my rooms. When the little ones are at school and no one's on it, so like nearly every day, or every weekday at least. I've kind of forgotten where all the war bosses are where. What I do remember, I think, is there is a dungeon somewhere. I'm gonna go find it. And you'll sleep. Yeah. When everyone's asleep, pretty much. But there's a dungeon somewhere. And I'm gonna go look for it. Can you turn your mic just a bit? It sounds like you're back into the screen. Oh, yippee. Hold on. Is this better? Or is this too loud? Too loud now. What about now? Still too loud? It's good? Okay, that's good. Thank goodness. But yeah, like I was saying, there's a little dungeon down here. And I'm gonna find it. There we go. Trick that ball into rolling off the edge. Don't know how many runes it gave me, but I don't really care. Is it here? Is there we go. I guess it's not a dungeon, but it's a cave. Dragon Barrow's cave. Yep. I think the boss for when you're normally down here is a giant bear. So that it's just a lizard man. This should be quite simple. Caves lead into dungeons, right? I think there's a difference. At least in how Elden Ring is concerned. Because there's dungeons, and then there's legacy dungeons, and then there's caves. How did that hit me? He does way more damage than I thought. That's def. 41. Because I think Elden Ring, I wouldn't know, but D&D is different. Yeah, I think in like IRL, caves lead into dungeons. But a lot of the dungeons in Elden Ring, like, they will have just doors to them that you could just walk into. Same with, oh no, I think it is just dungeons. Hold on. I think there's like, tunnel, no, Graveside Cave, no. Graveyard. I know it's the catacombs. I guess the catacombs are Elden Ring's version of dungeons, unless we are counting legacy dungeons. That's a weird way to say that. Catacombs? Or the catacombs? That killed me? I forgot I'm like, that's 42, but I'm very underleveled. It's a comb for hair. Oh, like comb for hair, catacomb. Yeah, oh, okay. Bet. Hi, Sai. How are you doing, Sai? And how are you doing, Stel? You know, I'm just gonna get this item. Oh, to lumber flash. Never mind. I might just keep using my Asher Wall. I'm tired, we're good. That's good. Cool. I guess. Okay. Ooh. There we go. That gave considerably less runes than I would like. So there was a better thing. A Furnace Visage. Ooh, okay. That's not that bad. It's kinda useless right now, but still, I can make a Furnace Visage work. I love saying a salamander with a I love saying, or do you love seeing, salamander with a sword and shield? Because I think they're not synth. I do so little damage to a fly person. Those fingers do so much damage to me. And there's a dude back there. Never mind, I'm just running. Oh. I can't see anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, thank goodness. You're kidding me. 2 kindreds of what? Yep, I'm not gonna be able to beat this. I am way too underleveled. I need to stop with typing. Then how are you gonna chat? You can't type? Have you ever thought about that? Get good? You get good with typing. How about that? Synth. Get good. Yeah, see, Stan, you don't even know the proper term. It's get good. Okay, something died and I got 1 rune. I thought that salamander was the boss. But then again, it didn't have a boss health bar, so I guess I was wrong. I could just run from it, so it ain't a biggie. I'll go in Morse code. Who's Morris? Don't you mean Morse? I'm done. Yeah, you thought you could correct me on how I say, try to make me crash out, but no. Get good line is from Hollow Knight. It's also a very common thing in the Elden Ring community. For telling people just to get good. This way. I think. Yes, it is this way. There we go. I wasn't trying to make you crash out, dog. Then why were you telling me to get good? You're kidding me. So you got to get good to get beat that? To get beat that? I mean, there's other dungeon stuff I can do. Done. I mean, hey, I'm not the one there, but I didn't have enough sleep for this. Hey, you should have slept longer then. You did 28 hour long streams. You know, think you can sleep, and no one will blame you for that. Good, if I did 29 hours, I would be hibernated for the winter. But it's actually awake for 36 hours exactly. Max I've done is like 24, 25. But even after that I was responsible and, you know, went to bed and slept for a considerable amount of time. How long did you really sleep? Get on grandma's level? No, because then I'll have terrible typing like you. I'm fine with my level, thank you very much. You already have terrible typing? No, I don't. My typing is completely fine. Let's see, I don't have anything else that does bleed. So that sucks. I can probably do this puzzle. Yeah, I'm gonna do the puzzle down there. Says the guy that said something like glittered in Honey's chat. Hey, I was supposed to clip that, and I put clip that. I've never done that. No, but you've done worse. You know? No, haven't. No, haven't, or no, I haven't. Because now I'm gonna completely just correct all your spellings. I haven't. You haven't done what? What haven't you done, Stel? Done worse, fuckface? Hey, I don't know who you're calling fuckface right now. This ain't your stream, remember? This is mine. Actually, I've got an idea. I'm gonna find the I forgot what it's called. The thing around here. And then I'm going to... Maybe I've already got it. I don't remember. Oh, that's not what I want to find. Anyway, my body would have let me sleep longer. Skill issue, to be honest. That's it, the Sight of Grace. I'm trying to... There we go. I'm trying to find the Sight of Grace. Maybe just like sleep. I've had collective 8 hours of sleep. Why not 8 hours in one sitting? Or one sleeping? Why not? Yeah, I think the boss is around here. Because my body woke me up. I know who you're on about when you say my body. Ooh, fan daggers, that's not bad. Put them in there. Ooh. Yeah, I can take it. I'm built like that. What? I don't know, you're the one with terrible spelling. Oh yeah, I can absolutely beat this thing. Are you kidding? Look at that damage I'm doing. And the Dragon Kid Soldier's moveset is incredibly easy. It's a lot of swipes, and then it does a swipe and like a backward swipe, and then another one it does a really long swipe, and then claws back. It hits you. Oh, never mind. And then when you're far enough, it just does a massive lunge. Well, I'm thinking of the other one. There we go. Oh no, maybe it's not that one. I had a leg cramp so bad, so it woke me up. I went to sleep in. Went back to sleep in like 30 minutes. I also had schoolwork to finish today. I forgot you have to do homework. Natural colour. There we go. See? Easy. Only took one hit. Great, enemy failed. 1200 runes. Not bad. What a sacred tear. Let's go. Hell yeah. Ooh, what do I put it in? What am I trying to go for? Because I'm happy with this, but... You're making me yawn. How am I? What? With me yawning? I don't mean to. Endurance. Dex. I'm gonna do Dex. Oh, my daggers do more damage. Yeah, well, guess what? Take that, have another yawn. I did it at the same time, but now I have to again. Yeah, you have to yawn. Do it. You kidding me? That does damage? I thought it was just moving. Didn't know that hurt. I'm at 43 now. Oh goodness. That necromancer behind me would bugger off. can't believe you're still laughing at my death. That's what best friends would do. Oh, also before I go, can you make me editor? Bear. Hold on, let me get to this little shack. Avoid the little munchkin. Oh, that's not a munchkin, man. That's a gravity guy. There indeed is a difference. He's still good for me. How is we still got not right now after stream? Okay, bet.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A
Pleasure indeed.
I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along.
Ilk.
A strapping
Also, I was laughing at the fact you didn't know that hand was doing damage. I thought that was just it, like, crawling towards me. Not that it was crawling towards me and doing damage.
The town you see there.
Sure, let's hear the quest. Melissa, you'll help find her beyond. Yep, I've done all that.
Rotting sickness. When the earth but millicents for this, seek the deep the needle. First, it's hidden.
Yeah, we can't find the needle because the guy I just killed, technically the boss in his place, should have dropped the needle. But I don't have the needle. It's the key items. Yeah, I have Shibiri Grape, a weather dagger, and the black knife print. When did I get that? Hold on. If I have the golden garb thing, and one, every time you yawn, I yawn, then you would yawn, and one big loop. No idea what you're about. Can you not yawn on command? Ooh. That's something you don't see every day. Oh, goodness. No, Ammo's cookbook. I was hoping it would have been a golden seed, to be honest. But, oh well. I need to get back up here. I can, but you know what? I now have tears from yawning too much. What about now? They're fighting? Why are they fighting? Oh, Bat's dead. Fight, 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 fight. Oh, then. Oh, they were going for the bat. Why were they going for the bat? What did the bat do? Seal is broken. Yep. Now I need to find. I don't really care about the seals in normal Elden Ring because it kind of just gives us a painting. But now I might actually check them out because it won't give me the painting. Ornamental straight sword. Ooh, okay. That's not that bad. I use it a lot in Night Rain, so it should be pretty alright. You know what your nickname should be? Beard Scratcher. I wasn't scratching my beard. I was yawning. I heard it. No, you didn't. You're going insane. And the last. Oh, great. That is one big ass lobster. I should probably just go around it. Yeah. Oh, goodness. I thought that was gonna kill me. Kukris. I need to find some way to get back on top of these. There we go. What's this? Warji's letter. I've not done that quest. I've not even accessed it. You didn't know, but now I am insane. Also, I finally unlocked 10 more VIP. Hell yeah! Oh, good. That almost hit me. So how many VIPs can you have now? Like in total? 30? That's pretty good. I think that's all the seals now. I can go, you know, do what I need to do. I'm curious to see what the seals have opened and what do I get. You know, what are my rewards for the hard effort I did? I forgot where the seals normally are. I know there's one around here, I think. Oh no, that's a Side of Grace. Okay, maybe it's not. Where are they then? I have to look for like kind of openings. Okay, that's still a painted, so I don't really care about that. And honestly, I might just sort it. Go fight the boss. There we go. Oh, Estelle! Thank you for the 125 bits. You really didn't need to. Oh, great. Okay, maybe I could do not bad damage. I forgot it has that. I missed. This, I remember, not this one, but the... Okay, don't know, he was so quick. But there's a version of him. It's still cut off, you need to test it, you should make it bigger, maybe it's not in elements. Ugh, fine. Give me a second. Thought I made it bigger in... Not right now, no, we're gonna do it right now. I need to fix it. We will do it later. No, because I'll probably be like asleep and forget. I won't forget, but I will. And I would be like, I'm way too tired. I don't really care. That's the stream. Alerts. Edit alerts. I'm being hit by... Yeah, you don't say. Hold on. Just need to find somewhere it won't chase me. Up here should be good. Okay, yeah. Right, sent the test alert. Is that better? No? Great. It cut off follow, so it needs to be wider. What about now? Nope. What's wrong with it now? I've got time. I will just do this now, and once we have it. It's the same. Ugh. Can I help? Sure. I hop in Discord. We're gonna be fixing it right now, because I can't be asked to do it after stream.
Alright, let's
Yes.
see.
Hello.
So, I need to see your full screen.
You didn't see my full screen? I don't know if I can do that stuff live. Also, you need to
I know, hold on.
turn my stream off. I can hear myself.
No, it was going through my monitor speakers, hold on.
Gotcha.
Alright. That's it. So in OBS, go to
Yes.
your alert source.
Yes.
Alright, and then go to properties.
Properties.
This is why I need to see your screen, I can't see.
Okay, the width and the height. Oh no.
Yeah, what is the numbers in that?
Okay, it's 200 for width, 100 for height. I'm gonna change it.
Just what you would do, just go ahead and do like 800 by 600, and then you can just scale it down whenever.
800 by 600. Damn, that shit is large.
Okay, let me pull up your stream back up. Play.
Alright, is that better?
Yes. Yes. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. Alright, now it's fixed. Thank goodness. We are so back. And we're gonna try that fight again. Because I can win that. I could beat that easily. Easy. Yep. Fixed it. Thank you, Style. We ignore those guys. How come? Yes. The hand axe. I feel like all the bosses I've fought so far, just tons of them, have been replaced with DLC bosses. So, oh, thank you for this. Cheers, Style, for the 100 bits. Give me a second. It. That's not good. I'm doing very little damage. So much better. Thank goodness. I'm doing so little damage. I need to lock in. I'm getting greedy. I hate that little body check he does. It's so annoying. See, that thing, he just shoulder checks me, and it's fucking pain in the ass. Oh? Hold on. Why is he just stopped? Okay, there we go. Is he glitched? I don't know. Maybe because his boss arena is, like, smaller than this. Ah, I should have rolled so early. That fucking shoulder check is the worst thing ever. I hate these Death Knights anyway. I do too little damage to care about him right now. Doing like 20 damage a hit. I'm gonna see if... First off, I'm gonna get somewhere safe. Because fuck me, that just standing there is dangerous. But round here there's a big old guy I'm gonna go look for, and he should be able to in the base game he sells smithing stones, you know, which make it so I can upgrade my weapons, but I don't know if it's gonna be there right now. So we balled. Am I going the right way? I am going the right way. Okay, yeah, because the camp's there. Oh, I just completely missed the camp. The fuck? I could probably take the camp. It's, oh no, this is the secondary camp. Yeah, we good. There we go. Blood grease. I don't know why this makes me want to play PoE again. Path of Exile, I'm guessing? It's been a while. Is Path of Exile like Elden Ring? That's not the safe way to go. If you could hit this marionette. Oh, good. There we go. Yeah, no, not really. How does this want to make you play Path of Exile again? Nothing dangerous around here. It's top down like Diablo. Oh. You got something on your head? I did have an arrow sticking out of my forehead. Some Elden Ring lore for you. That thing I'm fighting right now is actually a bunch of people stuck together. And it's actually the same race of people that in the DLC were genocided. So but funny enough, the guy who genocided and killed them all, we've actually seen in this playthrough. It's Mesmer, the guy who was in this little tunnel, if you remember. He basically didn't like how they weren't, I believe they weren't, like, following the same religion that he was, though I don't remember. What the fuck's that bug thing doing here? Have you played that Path of Exile Diablo or the DLC? Because I was really talking about 3 different... How is he hitting me? Hold on. That fucking skull. Have you played that inside? Oh, inside? Inside what? Or just inside the game? Because I've never heard of inside the game. Inside is the game. Nope, never heard of it. Well, that's 44. 44 deaths. Oh my god, look it up, it's so good. Tell me about it first. I want to know what it is. Give me the synopsis. It's like Limbo. Never played Limbo. I played Limbo. What's Limbo other than like when you try and go underneath the pole and you know you have to bend under the pole? Because I've done that. Ooh, Briars of Punishment. That's pretty cool. If I had a staff and did an int build, but I'm not doing an intelligence build, I'm doing a faith text. A young boy escaping into a dystopian world of sinister experiments. Oh. Yep, never played it. That's a lot. There's a lot more things here than I expected. I could probably kill everything here. I just want to separate that. Just need to separate them. Does a lot more damage than I remember. I remember in my first playthrough of Elden Ring, I am stuck. I hated those birds so much. Because I had nothing that could reach them. There we go. It's a side scroll, the only one I played, and you do puzzles to get to the next area. Unfortunately, there's a part where you have to kill little chickies. Why? What did the chickies do to you? I should not have gone hit for hit. Don't ask? Well, now I want to know. Unless you, like, literally can't put it in the Twitch chat. But I want to know now. Because it can't be worse than anything that's happened in Elden Ring. I don't think they die in the game. Oh, so it's just like they were knocked out, you know, they're not technically dead. But, you know. It's like how kids shows get away with, you know, getting rid of bad guys. They just say they were beat or like knocked out. But then you look at how they were beat or knocked out and they're like, yeah, we hit this guy and threw him off a 50-foot building. Don't worry guys, we beat the bad guy. It's like, no, you killed him. That is a mess on the floor. You don't see them dead, but you have to put them in a grinder. Yeah, my question is why? Why do you have to put them in a grinder? What did they do to this? These chicks are used to knock a hay bale off a ledge by sucking them into some launching contraption. One chick always dies in the process. If 6 or less chicks are used, then one will not die. However, if this happens, the game must load from the cornfield and not the saved point afterwards. But why? This fucking thing. Or just lose the bird aggro. Pick off everything else. Because nothing else here will chase after me. Like, he will run away. Okay, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. That's a crap. I don't need to kill that. The bird is still fucking here. Yeah, fuck off. I really wish I had some sort of AoE thing. There we fucking go. Fucking finally. That fucking bird won't bugger off. You know what? Fuck you, I'm good for you. I can't even hit the damn bird. What the fuck? Yeah, but I can't remember exactly why to do it just to get the next side of the level. Oh. Oh, I hit the mosquito instead. Didn't mean to make that happen. I think because the trolley's gone far enough away that these guys have lost aggro. But fuck, just... I don't know. Yep, that doesn't reach. It was used to knock the hay bale. Oh. That one creature you were talking about with the body smashed together, there's a part on the inside that has the same thing but not much bigger. Gotcha. But no, yeah, with the body smashed together things, they're put in giant containers, and I think they're used for fuel. Though I'm not 100% sure. Those mosquitoes do damage. I thought they just flew around. Get back here. You little shit. You're fuck him. I don't give a shit. But much bigger. Mosquito bites suck. I've never been bit by a mosquito. Believe it or not. Or any ticks or anything like that. Lucky, yeah, I'm just built different. Oh, thank goodness they gave me some stuff. I could probably kill that. Oh, I was gonna say I could kill the bird, but not that one. That's. Oh no, that one's from the snow mountains. Fuck that. Honestly, it's probably not even worth it. I'm just gonna run away from the bird. The big white one, at least. That thing won't. I will. Actually, I'm gonna draw it towards the dragon if it's gonna follow me. Yep, it's following. I'm bringing it to the dragon. As many times as you say you're built different, I can't imagine how different you're actually built. I'm built incredibly different, don't you worry. Do I have a bow? Say if I had I have a crossbow. Say because if I had a bow, I can knock down those balloons, and those balloons actually give you, but they're supposed to give you runes. Death Knight Greaves. Ooh, okay. Putting them on. Okay, I do fairly decent damage to it. And it is fairly decent damage to me. Fucking hell. Okay, lose aggro, we circle round, and we hit it with another Blade of Death. That's the plan. Hit it with another one. It should die now. There we go. He's dead. I think there's something towards my left. It's a little rodent fucker. Don't know why he's trying to yell. There's no one around. Oh, those gave me. I hate rats. Oh, I know. No. What does this give me? Spiffing Stone 2. Not horrible. I'll take it, you know. Let's go around here where the plants are, and hopefully. Okay, I might be able to just. I can. Materia Leaf. Okay, well that's bull. That's dog shit. So I don't really care about that. But I thought you had to. I didn't know the throwing stuff could work. If that's the case. Gotta just use kukris. Yeah, kukris, rot grease. Okay, not the worst. That fucking hit me. He's so far away. What the fuck? Wow, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where it's gonna spawn. It's gonna be. I'm back at the fucking belfries again. That's death 44. It's like anytime I use that spell, it's like I'm throwing wet noodles at a boss. But anytime someone uses that spell against me, it's like it just kills me instantly. I don't even know what to use for a comparison. It's like they're throwing jumbo jets at me. Thousands of them. 1,000 tiny little ones. So annoying. But hey, I've got semi-drip. Okay, definitely putting on the Drake Knight gauntlets. Because now I have drip. You feel me? Certified drip. And I'm just gonna wait for these guys to eventually move out the way. Oh yeah. Set that guy off. That fucking hippie? Damn. And I'm gonna go to the balloons again. Didn't realize I missed a balloon back there. Okay, that's not a side of... I thought that was a side of grace, to be honest. No, it's where my runes are. Okay, this is the side of grace that I'm looking for. Still don't have any good incantations. Well, I have Inescapable Frenzy, but Inescapable Frenzy is only good for well, I also have Scarlet Aeonia, but that's I'm not way too far away from getting there. So what's Grace for? That's my grandmother. Graces are like bonfires. If you've ever played the other Dark Souls games, it's basically you sit at them and you can like level up. Actually, no, I'll just go over to original. I'll just go over to it again. So the first thing it does is it heals you and gives you all your flasks back. But it's like a pause menu. Nothing can attack you. Everything despawns and goes, or anything you kill respawns, as long as it's like not a boss or something like that. And then you go pass time, level up, flasks, memorize spell, miss wondrous physics, but I only have one thing in it. Sword chests. I don't really put anything in chests unless I have like find duplicates of things. Ashes of the War and Altered Garments, which I'm gonna actually have a look at. These are the only thing I can alter? I can't alter like my headpiece? Well, that sucks. Actually, ooh, I'm gonna get the item up here. But in Night Rain, because everything's so like speed based, secret 3 wise beasts. I forgot where they are. I think there's one just here. Yeah. Oh no, maybe. I think it's still turtles. It is still turtles. You know, because turtles can climb trees. Did you know that? They're actually very good at climbing trees. There's a turtle around here. Okay, here we go. I could just land on him. To find and kill these turtles. Yeah, but what about the Night Rain? So in Night Rain, the Site of Grace, it's not somewhere you can sit and level up, right? They've completely gotten rid of that, and you just have to run by it and level up instead. Makes it a whole... That's fucking big. It makes it a whole lot easier to just run by it, restore, you know, just spam the level up button, even if you can't level up. Because it, you know, it's just better. And, oh fucking hell, frames. My frames. And it's just, like, they've made it way quicker and way easier. Efficient, interesting, yeah. So, for anyone who's just like starting playing Night Rain or wants some tips, what I do is whenever I run by a Grace, I will always kind of like change my route a little bit so I can run by a Grace. That way I can get my flasks, my FP, my HP back, and also even if I don't know if I can level up or not. Just run by the grace. Spam, I think X or A. I don't, if you're on controller. If you can't level up, nothing will happen. But if you can level up, obviously you will level up. And it just makes it a whole lot quicker. So it's like, it's a way of checking without having to check, like, the long way. Which if you go up to one, see how many runes you have, see how many runes you need. If you just row up to it, don't pay attention, just spam the level up button. Just makes it simpler and easier, to be honest. Okay, the map I need is up there. I forgot that's what the maps look like. So okay, can't climb there. Gotta climb up these rocks because you know horses can do that. By the way, I don't think there's anything here that I need. Don't know if there's an underground part. I don't think there is. I'm not seeing one. Oh, there's something. Festering blood finger. That's actually kind of helpful. I can use that. I think that's what I need. I think that's a multiplayer item, to be honest. Festering Bloodfinger. Yep, attempts evasion of our player's words. Okay, that's not what I need. Right now, at least.
Look at you. We don't receive many visitors. I presume you are tarnished? What brings you here? Oh, I am E.G., a blacksmith who once served the Carian royals. An old codger who refuses to retire his rusty hammer. So here I am, still quietly plying my trade on this spot. Perhaps you'd like a display? These bones are old, but still able.
Justice for E.G. Hefty cracked pot. That's not bad. I can. Do I need somebody? I do. That's not... I thought I leveled that up. I'm actually going to also... Okay, I was going to say I'm going to also level this up. Because I want to use this eventually. But, oh well. Justice for E.G., you feel me? Because E.G. gets done wrong. Oh, fuck. I need to get the map. E.G. No, not egg. It's, It literally said his name. He even pronounced it. Hold on. Smithmaster E.G. I.J.I. I was into Conic stream when you said it. Wow. Not even paying attention. I see how it is. Now you know how it feels? I have no idea what you're on about. Oh fuck. But yes, the guy's name is E.G.I.J.I. And he was a blacksmith for the Carian Royals, who we are going to go say hello to. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, let me get the flask back. My level up, how much do I need? 7k. Quite far off. But we're gonna go say hello to the Carian Royals. Well, I forgot they do that. And then we're also gonna say hello to our wife. That thing is so loud. Okay, fucking hell. I think I remember my way around. think it's pretty much just easy. In the Convergence mod, I will admit, the Carrion Manor is a lot harder to deal with. Oh shit, there's a little goober right there. Do not want to go fight. But like I said, the Carrion Royals were one of the many big houses in Elden Ring. What is like, and they were actually at war with the Academy. I forgot the Academy's name is. Oh shit! Fucking hell! I'm scarred. What? I'm already dead. I think it's the Academy of Leonia. I don't remember the actual name. I could probably just check the map. Okay, it doesn't say, it just says South Rea Lucaria. The Academy of Rea Lucaria, that's what it is. The Academy of Rea Lucaria and the Carrion Royals were the main two things. So how many was that? I lost count. 45. Yeah, at 45 deaths. A little sad. Fair. But no, the Carrion Royals and Carrion Manor and the Rea Lucaria Academy were the main things in Leonia. And they were both big, magic peeps, right? Hence why everything over here is, wizard stuff. You know, nerd shit. And, they went to war. They did. Carrion Manor was actually incredibly good. But they eventually lost. They did. And Rea Lucaria won. They completely just beat their ass. I don't really remember much of what happened between them, because it's kind of just like side story lore. And it's nothing interesting to me, you know, because I like the dragon shit. So that's what I find interesting. But no, and then they all basically died. The Carrion Manor did. And so, what was I gonna say? I completely forgot. Look what I said before, Sag. Now you know, I told Justin I was coming back to your stream. He said, "Oh, okay." Oh, damn. See, now Justin knows how it feels. When I disappear, and I will go to another stream, I don't. Me personally, I don't announce it. There we go. I'll just kind of dip, or I say, I'm gonna lurk, or something. Nah, shit. What do you mean, nah, shit? You're the ones who said it. Okay, so the black knife does that, but I did it for a reason, because someone was in that I wanted to piss off, not saying who. Damn, okay. Ooh, Iron Red Blade. Wait, no, that's for strength and dex, I think. So not good for me. It would be good for me if I was doing a strength build. Then I could put a heavy class on all my weapons. That means I would do more damage. But I can't be bothered for that. Yeah, fuck. Let's go this way. What's over here? Oh, it's a plant that's stuck in the ground. Smithing Stone 3? That's good. I didn't realize how much I took upgrade materials for granted. Because that shit is useful now. You know what? No. We're not gonna go fight that. That's another DLC boss. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck it, reball. I don't care anymore. I've already lost my wounds, and I had like 900. You know, I'm only level 30. But we are gonna fight this thing. I completely missed. It's a shame how little damage we do right now. It's like, look how little that health bar changed. Yep, I am so dead. We are not winning this. Oh shit. Fucking hell. Get out of my face. The music is great though. Shit. This boss is incredibly annoying for one reason only. Better than nothing? It is better than nothing. That is true. And the bar does move, so technically, hypothetically, we can win. But I want to show you all why I don't like this boss. It's an optional boss in the DLC. So you already know that it's cracked. Because all the bosses in the DLC are cracked. Like, nope. Asher Wall Golden Land. That's not bad. They absolutely cooked with the DLC. Mind you, in my opinion, it's amazing. But one thing that does annoy me is once you fail the first try, there's no like opening scene. Like, it's no longer a plant anymore. And attacking the roots barely does anything. See how little damage I'm doing. I can hear you all the way from my room to my kitchen. Am I that loud? Shit. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to beat that. My PC volume is at 72, my Twitch is at 80%, but it's not you. 47? 46. No, yeah, 47. 47. It is 47. You're right. Let's try and make it in here. It's my speaker's beard scratcher. It wasn't my beard. You're just hearing my headset move on my head. I don't remember what the boss was down here. But I'm gonna try it again. That is a back and forth sound. Well, no, because it's on my sideburns. And so it's back and forth on my beard. I think I remember my background. It's like background here, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Okay, nope. Makes more sense now. See? Almost like I knew what I was on about. What's the boss down here? Oh, also a tree spirit. How did that hit me? You should have led with that. I didn't think it was a problem. Fuck. I was thinking you had quite an itchy beard the whole time. No. I scratch my beard when I'm bored. You know. Because it just feels good. But like, the other times, I don't. Yeah, I did think he was a nervous tick too. I don't know if it's a nervous tick, but it's very much boredom. Which is funny. Because I'm streaming and I'm playing a game I like. Yeah, I'm bored apparently. But we are going to try that fight again. I'd rather shave my dad's but it's streaming and the game's stressful. Yeah, I guess so. Now you make a good point. Games, these games are quite stressful. Fuck. That fucking caught me? I will be shaving mine eventually. I don't know when. Because it's not that long right now, but it is like fairly out there. So it will happen eventually. And then there'll be no more beard scratch. 49? 40. Yeah, 49. Because I was going to say 48, but no, that's the second time. I'm going to beat this boss. I'm going to fight him. I'm going to kill this automated tree spirit. I'm going to get into Raya Lucaria. See how difficult the boss round on Raya Lucaria is. Because I swear, if it's a fucking DLC boss again, the run might be cooked. I like pasta stubble. Kind of. It's longer than stubble right now. Is there anything around here? I forgot. There is! Oh shit. I'm going to... Okay, I already did. What the fuck? Okay. That's done. I'm gonna put down a warming stone. Do I have any warming stones? I don't have any warming stones. That's not very good. BRB. Okay, see you in a second, Si. Or whenever you come back. We're gonna use that. Go back to the kitchen. Okay, BRB to you two still. Okay, it hit, or it didn't hit. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, second phase, which is surprising. I've actually managed to get it on into its second phase. I need way more flasks. I'm back for 10 minutes. No worries. I don't know if that's the third phase, but that's the second time he's done that now. I need to lock in. Die, 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 die. I'm gonna see if I can... Die, die, die. Die, die, die. Oh, that's so fucking lucky. He almost fucking hit me. I threw the kukri at the moment. Pure Knight's Medal. Let's actually go. That's so good. Nice. Ooh, thank you. I got 3k runes. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I got pocket change for fighting for my life. But that... Damn, that sucks. Yeah. Hey, it is what it is. Maybe some random mosquito out there is gonna give me like 100,000 runes for killing it. Which I was actually thinking about before stream. What if the runes are randomized for the enemies? If an enemy gives me just like a shit ton of runes for no reason, I'm probably only gonna kill it once, so that it's like fair. If you get what I mean. Make it so that there's no way to cheese the game. Now, what did I get? Somber Smithing Stone 1. Redeem title. Thank you, Reaper. I needed that after that voice battle. Okay. It's not letting me use the fucking thing. Okay, I'm guessing it was just for the elevator. How are you doing, Reaper? I need some way to find a grace or something like that. Oof. I don't actually know where to go now because I don't know if I can get in. Just Raya Lucaria because I don't have the key. A car guy, thank you, a car guy. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? W follow, yes, W follow. I'm gonna have to Google how to get into Raya Lucaria. I don't have the key, and can officers without a glintstone key. That's what I need. I think when you... The way I went round and the boss I just fought, the chest I just opened, what I'm trying to get at is I think that gives you the key. Like, instead of what I got the Somber Smithing Stone. Hold on, let me Google it. Stretch. There. Give me a second. Okay, so I got some bad news. Turns out you can't get into Via Lucaria without a key. And it turns out that you get a spare one, which I thought I had, but I'm going to have to look, see if there's a way I can, because one of the things I did was Great Runes and such. But I've randomized those, and I've made it so you need 0 Great Runes to access the final boss, and 0 Great Runes to access Lander. So I'm following why this sucks. Basically, I need the key to get into Via Lucaria. The first key is technically where a dragon would be, and it's like round here, but it's not. The second key, I'm not following. Okay, I need to get in this big fuck-ass castle. To get into this big fuck-ass castle, I need a glintstone key. Fuck-ass. It is a big fuck-ass castle. Because this shit's pissed me off now. I can't fucking get the keys. One way I could get it is I could go through Academy Crystal Cave, as you watched me do, beat the boss, go up the elevator, go around to the spire, and open the chest. It gives me a key. Okay? Another key is around here, hidden by protected by a dragon, which I've already went and tried to see, and it's not there. So that means somewhere round here in this entire area is where the key is. But that could also mean that the key is inside the fuck-ass castle and impossible for me to get. How could it be in the castle? Because the key is randomized, and so the key will appear where an item of the same rarity would be, and there's a couple of them inside the castle. So, for example, have you noticed when I pick up certain items, it will be a white glow compared to like a big kind of blue glow? That blue glow is basically like armor, weapons, spells, incantations, talismans, key items. Okay, that's poor design. Kind of, yeah. Normally, you can get into Via Lucaria quite easily. But I can't, so I have to... Hold on, I'm gonna have to do some magic here. Hold on. Because... I thought for a second you disconnected again. No, it's all good. I need to give myself an item. Yep, item gib. Add items individually. Yep, hold on. That's all caps. I don't know why my keyboard keeps doing all caps. No, not talisman. Magic/goods. Okay, I'm just gonna Google Academy Glintstone key. There we go. Don't worry, guys. We found the key. And now we can access the place. So it's all good. Don't worry. The run is back on. I've not soft locked myself by accident. There we go. I missed it. Don't worry, you didn't see anything. What happened? Nothing. I'm just gonna... Hold on. You know what? I'm kind of hungry, so I might give myself some... You know what I do really fancy? Some, hold on. Some, like, I want to try prawn. I've always liked prawns. Oh, look at that! I found some prawns! Perfect. Oh my god, you hacker. Hey, I was making sure I didn't softlock myself. And plus, if you saw what I did with the prawn, I'm basically not gonna cheat. Yes, I've got the cheat engine, and yes, I've kind of got it open. But I've got it open so that if I ever, like, need something. I've got some heart-shaped nuggets, hell yeah. But if I ever need something that's, like, imperative, like the glintstone key, I could, you know, get it without it being potentially soft-locked. Because that was also one of the big problems that could have been for, what's it? The great runes, which you get when you fight the gods, and when you kill the demigods. And when you eventually fight and kill them, that guy needs to calm down. I'm opening a door. Fucking hell. When you kill them, you get great runes. And you need a certain amount of great runes to enter the capital. This guy will bugger off. Go away, Jesus Christ. But that's all I'm gonna use the engine for. Don't worry, I'm not scummy. There we go. Okay, there's normally something here. You know, like an item. There we go. I got pickle ranch dipping sauce. I didn't know there was such thing as pickle ranch. We don't have ranch over here. You know. What is ranch? Like, how is it different to any other type of sauce? It's so good. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I do kinda wanna try it. But I don't know what ranch is. That fucking guy will bug off. Taunter's tongue and prattling. Okay, I couldn't speak. Prattling pate. You gotta be fucking kidding me. One of those goddamn fuck ass necromancers. Fuck off. It's buttermilk based with seasoning. That sounds nice. I like milk. That guy can hit me from back there? Damn. Alright, that's 50. It's my 50th death. It's not enough milk for it to kill me. Oh yeah, I forgot you know, you can't have milk. I feel like that's a common thing with a lot of Latinos. That they're lactose intolerant. If I could send you some, I will. I do like pickles. Yes, it is attuato. Maybe it's like a genotype thing. Okay, there's a whole lot. There's too many things around here to fight that guy. Okay, I'll send original and pickle ranch. Bet. You know, it'll if you send it now, it'll arrive in October, but we'll get there, you know, eventually. I think, not a mukbang stream, but I could do a hand stream where I could show off my, you know, American snacks and shit. Because of customs, yeah. You know, they gotta try everything. Yeah, I would do a stream where I could, you know, have that. What the fuck? There we go. It fucking hit me. Oh, I nearly rolled off the edge. I'm gonna spawn the boss. Okay, you shouldn't be able to see me now. There we go. Golden rune. Okay, not terrible, but not what I wanted. I need a... How do you fucking get... There we go. No, nomadic merchant chapeau? Chapeau? It's French. I can't speak French. There we go. On the elevator. Up we go. But I'm 100% down to try any sort of snacks. Funny enough, I've had Pop-Tarts before. Lidl did, an American week. And I tried some Pop-Tarts. And I liked them. I had them both toasted and untoasted, and I honestly prefer them untoasted. Cane sword? Pop-Tarts are overrated? Fair enough. I guess if you have them all the time, they're kind of overrated. But no, my favourite snack is... Me too, I don't like them toasted. Yeah. I think it's just they're better cold. But my favourite snack, 100% out of doubt. Brownies. I love brownies. The things around here are kind of easy to kill. Yeah, I don't need to kill. Why is it immediately aggro? Oh, that's not the best. Funny enough, that cannon is only seen once in the DLC, and it's in a dungeon, right? But the main part of the dungeon, or the main like theme of the dungeon, is that you have to avoid being shot down or shot at by the cannon. That fucking hit me. You have to unfortunately kill the jellyfish. I got chills from the rat. Yeah, there's a lot of rats in Elden Ring. Fucking hell. Didn't even get a chance to roll. It just hit me immediately. Just close your eyes for this part still, and we'll quickly avoid the rat. I'll tell you when there's no rat on screen. Trying to get behind this big fuck ass cannon, but it's too damn big. So toaster strudels are so much better, thank you, Bob. What are toaster strudels? Don't think we have toaster strudels over here. Honestly, that chest ain't worth it. Okay, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You don't? It's the big brother to Pop-Tarts. Oh. Okay, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Verdun of Radagon. This is fucking not good. Ah, shit. The reason why I'm saying this is not good is because spoilers, massive spoilers, this is the final end boss of the DLC. Normally regarded as the hardest boss in FromSoft, because it's so fucking quick. I honestly didn't expect to fight Verdun, but no, its technical, its proper name is Consort Verdun, because it's consort of Miquella. Though technically, you know, Verdun's dead. Believe it or not, we kill him. You know, we have to kill him to get to the DLC. There's two bosses you have to kill, Verdun and Moog. Moog, we can go fight the boss for placement, probably, eventually. Not right now, we are way too underleveled. And the area where Moog is it will be a hellscape for me right now. Because how it's set out, there's tons and tons of low-level things. So they are flaky pastries, but unfortunately I can't. Fruit or egg and bacon with cheese, and you put them in a microwave or toaster, and the fruit ones has icing you put on after heating. I see. Fuck you now. I've never dodged that attack fully before. Shit. I'm panicking. Yeah, he also runs after you, which is like, no one else does that. They all walk menacingly. His ass is just straight... He's just straight fuck you. Though, because he's the hardest boss in Elden Ring, he's probably the boss I have the most practice with. This moveset. Okay, not that one. Yeah. There's a specific combo he does, which I love, because it's very easily dodged. But fighting Verdun is not gonna be simple. Even when what I did in the past, is because I loved the fight so much, it's such a difficult fight, but it's so much fun, is I've beaten Verdun with nearly every single weapon type. The only ones I haven't beat him with is bows and great bows, because they take just way too long to set up and actually hit. I've beat him with literally everything else. Every other weapon. I've beat him with staffs, I've beat him with enchantments. Literally everything. That's why I'm able to... Okay, he's never done that whilst I was next to him. The damage he's doing, granted right now it's not a lot, that's very lucky on my behalf. I also know when to attack, so I should be not that greedy. There's only specific windows I will attack. That combo is one of the windows. That one, that front flip he does, as we saw last time, he technically can do a second front flip, but he will only do the second front flip if you start your attack animation as he's doing the front flip. Otherwise, he won't do it. I'm gonna run because I've got time. This, simple, just dodge into him. this one. This is the combo. Okay, this, technically what we have to do is run super far away and jump. That's how the thing actually works. Okay, here's the go. Yep. Jump, roll, 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 and roll sideways because only directly behind him is covered. Roll, run away and roll when he does that big grab. You know you won't be hit when he does that thing because you will kind of like roll incredibly slowly. That one you really need to make sure you do long rolls out the way because the reach is very far. That is simple, just roll and jump because the rocks can, they will track you. Same with them, simple, just roll, completely clear it. Roll back. Roll into him. Roll into him again. There we go. See, I know this guy, and the golden seed's great. 14,000 runes is also not that bad. But sweet, yes. Hardest boss in Elden Ring, by the way. But easiest if you just memorize the patterns. Technically, he has a second phase, which is a lot harder because of certain things. I won't spoil them right now. But did I level up? I didn't. It's a lot harder. Obviously, I'm not going to spoil them, or I'm not going to say why right now, because we'll get there eventually. We'll fight the second phase of him eventually. But, yeah, it's way more difficult. And I only go and fight the second phase, or I only fight him with a specific build, which I don't have right now. But it's quite easy to do that build if you're doing like an actual playthrough, because you only need two things. You honestly just need one. And it's a Wondrous Physic bubble, which makes it so for one attack you take 90% less damage. That's all you need. That is the only one you need. And that's even that, you don't like need it. Hold on, I'm gonna check how much. I need 24 dex for that. That's another 8. Yeah, it's not like a mandatory need. It's incredibly helpful. But the attack you need it for, you can kind of just run from. Though there is certain attacks of him that you can't really run from. Or it's incredibly hard to run from. Which we will again see in the second phase. But it's fine. We'll get there eventually. I might even do a stream where I just fight Consort Verdun for like 3 hours in a row. To be honest, I'm 100% down. I love that fight. Fandaggers, not that bad. You know, it's such a fun fight. It's the most difficult, but it's so great. And I can brag, I've beat Consort Verdun pre-nerf, because he was so good and so powerful that he was actually nerfed. They made his attacks do less damage, they made his attacks have less particles because it was actually crashing some PCs. Yeah, it's just, he's goated. He's, in my opinion, the best fight. Okay, that's not good. We'll run away from that. And because I've got Scarlet Rot, so that's also not very good. But right now, funny enough, we are actually in a legacy dungeon, believe it or not, which is what this is counted at. So yeah, still we're in a dungeon. I still haven't got the map for it, but I know where I'm going. So this is gonna be simple. So what we need to do is we need to make our way around here. And we need to jump onto this ledge, basically. So I kind of just walk. Jump off there, jump onto here. There's a boulder spawns at the very top, but you can just easily just give that a stone sword key. That's actually pretty good. And we can actually skip the boulder by just hugging the left side. It's literally that easy. Okay, there's a naked guy in front of us. Let's go this way. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna kill the naked guy. Greater Hortonate. He does a lot of damage. I think there's actually a way to cheese him, which is just run onto this elevator. And then I think he just falls down the gap. Yep, he just runs off. But now, technically in-game, we're going to go fight a single mother. We're gonna go beat the shit out of a single mother. Okay, so she is still there. I'm really curious to see what it's changed to. Cutscene. That clip I was talking about had 245 views on YouTube, but the same one I put on Instagram, it had 96 views on there too. Hell yeah, that is sick.
Hush, little Culver. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Gideon? Why are we fighting Gideon? That's gonna make this fight a whole lot easier. Oh shit, I forgot it has that. Fuck. I didn't know that. I'm dead, Gideon. Jesus. Wow, dude, yeah. I'm not really built for PvP. As you can clearly see. I'm very much built for non-PvP. Though, I have a halberd. And halberds, well, I say partisan. They're pretty good for PvP. You know, I'm gonna put that there and put the partisan on my backup. Okay, I'm gonna have to change what I'm wearing because I'm heavy rolling and that is not good. I'm gonna have to wear leggings. Peep the fit. And I've got the grippers out. You know, carry not built or you tend to be the mage. Because you tend to be from Mage Arena. No, as in my character right now the spells and the stuff is very much short range, as I'm using 2 daggers. And the one kind of range thing I do, which is the Blade of Death, which is the kind of like the big spiral jump you see me do, and then I shoot like a blade of fire, and it does that health defect. That can be quite easily dodged in, like, if you're a player or like a dude. But it can't be really dodged by enemies, because enemies don't dodge necessarily. Some do, some don't. All enemies just kind of stand there and tank hits. But I'm gonna have to use Partisan, because it's pretty good for PvP. See, he just rolls it. But what I can do is use the Partisan. Oh, fucking hell. That has limited range, so I don't know why he's trying to do it from over here. Same with that, very limited range. But what I can do is, when he tries to roll, technically he only uses the spells of the things you have fought. So, like, the spells you're using, that looked at Spiritual Weapon of Cloud of Daggers in D&D. What, my Black Knife. Oh. Those things are so annoying. This is gonna be a difficult fight. I do like how he's wearing her robes. His spells. Oh. Oh, yeah, you mean the one where he does the things above him. Yes, I know what you're on about. I'm gonna take that off, and I'm gonna put my old gear back on, and I'm gonna lock it. Just you wait. I could. No, I don't think you can. I was gonna say I could put a blade grease on my things, on my weapons. You know, I could put Scarlet Rot on him, but I don't think I can. Fucking hell! I thought that was gonna hit me, but I don't think I can for the weapons I'm using. No, you've got to be fucking kidding me. I don't think I can. If it's that one clip I mentioned just refreshed, it's now 3:47. Fuck it now. That clip is popping off. Can't use any of these. Nothing I do does bleed on it, so it's not gonna be useful. Ooh. But at least I have Rot. I'm gonna put Rot on my spear, and so that should poison him, or technically inflict him with Scarlet Rot. But now I'm he does so much fucking damage. Okay, so I think he only does that spell 3 times in a row. We need to do lockdown every month. It's the best views right now. My 20-hour stream has 350 views. I'm down to do a monthly lockdown stream. Or collab. That seems fun. Okay, I'm medium rolling. Okay, I'm at 51 depths, I think. Death deaths. So it's not going horrible. Dodge the boulder. Damn, he does overkill you every time. Yeah, because I don't think the enemy clocks it that we're dead until we are like, until it shows that you died screen. I think even when we're in the dying animation, it's still showing we are dead. I think, or at least for human players. Sometimes not. Sometimes it sometimes bosses still try and hit you in your dying animation. Or like, they're just dickheads. I'm gonna replace that with poison. And I'm gonna use, actually, Exalted Flesh. You have no shoes? Why are you staring at my grippers? Why are you staring at my feet still? He's gonna open with... Okay, I thought he was gonna open with... that. It's like no matter what I do, he can still just hit me. Why was I not looking? Why was I not looking at him? I fucking hate those rings of light. Notice I didn't have shoes at Hightail. You don't? Maybe you need to put shoes on. Hmm? Maybe you may be. You said that's two different words, but no, maybe you need to too. No, because then I won't be medium rolling. I'll be heavy rolling. So I need to have the grippers out for the fight. You know, it's just imperative. You know, I'm just gonna use the daggers, and I'm just gonna lock in. Okay, I missed my window. I have to wait for them to do it again. I mean, that's what they are. They're, you know, the grippers. Run. We don't say that. You said me, you don't say grippers? Yeah, maybe because you're old. Have you ever considered that? Nope. Yeah. Normally, the Gideon fight is incredibly easy. Because he starts a massive monologue right at the beginning, very beginning. I'm still alive though, and not deaf. I'm surprised you're not deaf, to be honest. I might just do that every time he goes to for a spell, because that seems to be working. I'll trade with Gideon. I don't mind. Okay, now I do mind. I very much do mind. Ah, nerd, you missed. That fucking missed? Okay, I think I've got it down. I need to basically trade. He should die. That fucking stick protected me. But now, I have to fight the second phase. Oh no! As you can see, he's a little big. And he does a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fight this. It's like a, you know, kill Gideon or kill Gideon repetitively, reliably. So I'm gonna have to hold on for that. You know where I haven't been? I haven't been to Lanedale. Let's go to Lanedale. You know, let's have a look at what the capital and that just general area is looking like. Even though I've technically fought and killed no bosses with like grave runes or anything like that. I also am level 35. So there's not really. You're surprised I'm not deaf at your age? Yes. Very much. For those who do not know, in the chat, Estelle is like 50 or something. Motherfucker, heifer, you ass. Yeah, she's really, really old. For those who don't know. Old palace rooms. What the fuck was that? Okay, because you can't skip it and just go there. Great, there's a dog. Fuck the dog. Don't do that to the dog. Shit. Well, I'm being more than Huddies now. Have fun with that, Bob. That's alright, Si. I kind of, expected that. Since I also saw her go live. Say hi to Honey for me, please. Even though I'll probably just be there later. Just have fun, Si. Ooh. I wonder what's the bear's been changed to. Because technically when you go around here, a bear jumps you. I'm very curious to see what it was. You know, sort of golden grey arrows. That's pretty sick. That's usable. Of course, exactly. Now parkour time. This way, I think. Yep. Go along here. Go along here. 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 And then here. There we go. We can, you know, go past all of them. get the grace. There's a church down there that will normally give us something. I forgot what it is. It's not golden tears, is it? Not a golden tea. Yes, it would give us a sacred tear, so it would give us an extra flask. But obviously we don't have that right now, so it is what it is. How I normally allocate my flasks is half and half, basically. I will go, because you could have 12, so I'll have 6 health, 6 FP. Or if I'm running like a mage build, I might go, you know, 5 FP, 6 health, or 6 FP and 5 health. Or no, 7 FP and 5 health. But that's kind of cringe. So we go in. Right now we've got 2 health and 5 FP. Because we need the health more than we need the FP. My health's only 20. And then again, I'm only level 35, so it's not really like I have a choice in the matter. Ouch, 2 health. Yeah. No, I have 2 FP and 4 health flasks. So I have a bit more health. Or I can restore more health than I can restore FP. That's a golden hippo. Hold on. I'm gonna fight that. This is technically a DLC boss. There was 2 of them. There was one that was a boss in Mesmer's castle. And then there was one that was just kind of like in the wild, which I'm guessing is where Mesmer got it from. But it's very funny because the boss normally starts the fight. You didn't say that? I thought I said. Honey says hello to you, Bob. Say I said hello again. Say I said it a second time. See if she says hello a second time. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, so this isn't the boss one. Mostly because you could tell because it doesn't have a boss bar. And also the boss one technically has a second phase. I got 559 runes and I didn't even get an item. That was a massive waste of time. Oh, drinking an empty flask still gives me a little bit of poise. Okay, no it doesn't. No anymore. Shame. Starfists. Ooh. Okay. That's actually peak. Hold on. Ooh. This is big. This is actually massive. This is humongous. First we'll talk to Melina. Then we're gonna use the Starfists.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In
Go ahead.
Marika's own words, the Erd Tree governs all. The choice is thine. Become one with the Order, or divest thyself of it, to wallow at the fringes, a powerless upstart.
Is that all? I thought she was going to say more. But no, we are going to actually equip the Starfists. And we're going to put our shoes back on. But because these Starfists, they do bleed damage. As you can see, it causes blood loss buildup 45. So now, we're going to go back to Fort Faroth. And we're going to kill a giant big ass dragon. Because that said giant big ass dragon gives us 50k runes. Which is a whole lot of runes. And I'm going to put on... Oof, what should I do? Wait up. I'm going to put... Okay, take these off. I have a new emote? Oh, you do? Hell yeah. Actually, I'm gonna put, oh, goodness. Blood grease on the fists. Chat, this is going to take a long time, so we're going to just do yapping in the meantime. Basically, we need to keep proccing bleed on this dragon until we eventually kill it. Then, because it has such a long dying animation, we can actually ride back to the point over there and we can rest at the point and the dragon will actually come back to life. Because technically, in one playthrough, you can only kill this dragon once. If you're that slow. This will probably get us to level 40. Bleed grease back on our balls. And we're gonna keep hitting him. This is invigorating gameplay. We're gonna move a tiny bit. We're going to replace that with gold pickled foulfoot. Which what that will do is give us increased runes until we go to a side of grace. Oh, there we go. Almost killed it. But what's interesting is if this boss of this dragon wasn't inflicted with Scarlet Rot, like the second I even just walked up to it, it could kill me in a second. This boss or this dragon is incredibly powerful. There we go. And back to the see, we've got the animation for runes, and now we've got 65,000 runes. Which we're going to put all into decks. And we're going to go do that again. Damn exactly. I don't know how that long that took, but I don't have a crafting kit, so we're going to have to just do this the old-fashioned way. We'll just whack at him until we get him. But as you can already see, 429, we already do way more damage. That's one bleed pot. But because of bleed, every couple of hits, or every couple of full extensions, there we go, 13,000, it will always do 13,000 damage, as that is a set percentage of damage, because it goes off the max health, so the more max health a boss has, the more damage bleed does when it procs. Not everything does proc bleed though. Some bosses can't be inflicted with bleed, which I'm very happy about because I don't like bleed. But I do like it, it's very useful, but it's also, in my opinion, very scummy. Because it makes bosses so easy. You feel me? Like, it's a super easy way to fight and play the game. It's basically just playing the game on easy mode. Which is why the samurai is the most common pick, because it starts you with a katana which does bleed damage. I see, yeah. So I've technically never done a full bleed build. I've done everything else. I've done just pure strength, I've done just pure dex, I've done faith, I've done intelligence, I've done arcane, I've done faith strength. Why not? Because bleed, I don't want to. It will make the game so boring. Because you could clear the game with the beginning weapon. Like, you really just don't need anything else. Like, I kind of used bleed when I was doing my intelligence build, because one of the weapons I was using was a intelligence katana. It was the Moonblade katana, which is incredibly good. It's one of my favorite weapons. I think it's one of the coolest weapons. Though, without a doubt, my favorite weapon is the one you get from fighting, not Radagon. It might be Radagon. The God Eater Serpent. I forgot what its name is. Or the World Devouring. I think it's the World Devouring Serpent. But it's a faith strength based greatsword, which does good damage. It also does fire damage, and when you kill an enemy, it restores health, and when you land an attack with its Ash of War, it does it regens health. So it's really good. It's my favorite. It's why I did my base playthrough, or my first playthrough with, and anytime I run a faith build, that's like my go-to weapon, because it's so much fun. In my opinion, I think it is the very best faith weapon. Nothing else comes close. There are a lot of good faith weapons out there, but not as close as Serpent's Greatsword, I think is what it's called. Okay, next couple of hits, it will die. Okay, I think this should be it. Come on. There we go. I think I procced bleed on the last hit. We're gonna put the last into mind. But now I can use the Sacred Relic Sword. This sword is technically one of the swords you get, or one of the weapons you get from fighting the final boss. But the reason I want to use the Sacred Relic Sword is its Asher Wall. Watch. It does a massive AoE attack. And plus its faith. That's so cool. It is insanely cool. Some of the weapons here have like amazing Ashes of War. Like the Moonlight Greatsword, that's really cool. This, that's pretty cool. It puts a holy buff on your weapons. Obviously the 2 daggers I was running with originally, that's pretty cool. Some of these I can show this. Technically, this is some guy's leg we are fighting with, but I thought it did more than that. There we go. No school, nice, no school course. Really? Yep, that's not bad. It's pretty cool. Yeah, those are the only actual. I can't show you Cursed Blood Slice right now because I don't have the Dex or the Arcane for it. Nor can I show you Eld or Erdtree Slam or Lifesteal Fist. Though Lifesteal Fist isn't really that good unless you're up against an NPC enemy. So we're probably gonna go Sacred Relic Sword for now. But what actually we are gonna do is we're gonna use this Pure Blood Knight's Medal. Audience with Moog will be granted one day. Technically, in the lore wise, when you get this, the guy who gives it to you tells you to not use it. But really, you should use it immediately. Because there's no downfall to using it. Okay. Because it actually teleports you somewhere. It teleports you, eventually when it loads, to Mogwin Palace. Why does he say that? No idea. It's technically the guy at the beginning who says we have no maidens. And so, I don't know what his problem is, but he's like, damn, you got 0 bitches. You know. Go get you some bitches first before you come and talk to me, bucko. And so we have to go and get some bitches. But the reason why this place is such a hellscape for us is because there are tons of enemies. Assassin's Approval, not bad. Smith 37, also not bad. Oh no. See? Tons of enemies. Oh, hold on. What's this? Pole Blade of the Bud. That would be sick if the weapon wasn't shit. I could be mean, but never mind. You're gonna say I don't have bitches, and I would be very sad. Remembrance of the Rot Goddess. That is big. That is massive. Hold on. That does not do as much damage as I hoped it would. Okay, well, I don't know why these aren't exploding. I've never actually killed one of those. I just kind of make it explode and then run off. See, I knew what you were gonna say. A little better. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna fight that guy eventually, but not right now. Because he will absolutely kick my ass. Aged One's Exaltation. I don't actually remember what I need that for. I think it's a talisman. I don't fully remember. Shadow Realm Rune 2. That's big. Talking about the emote. Oh. Oh, I thought you were on about me or something. Shadow Rune 10. That's good. Just gonna say, yeah, we're doing a little better now that we've got some like stats and a good weapon. Though we were using good weapons beforehand, but I prefer these weapons. Or this weapon. Talisman of All Crucible. What the fuck? Well done. But what I was going on about, what's really good. This take the power of its namesake via finger reader. This is peak. I don't know if you can use it at the moment. But also, this pole blade, whilst we technically, you know what's wild? We are overloaded. We can't even roll. Because this thing is so heavy. Heavy loaded? You gotta be kidding me. Shows of we are too heavy. This doesn't carry anything. I thought we weren't be heavy loaded. We wouldn't be heavy loaded if we were just carrying the great sword. We are too heavy, guys. We are. We've had too many burgers, I guess. I don't know. Too many brownies. I also clipped you singing "Happy Birthday" to me, and it's got 108 views, but the other one has got 145, both on Insta. I hope you're tagging, or you at least giving me credit if you're taking clips from my stream. Yes, okay. I was just, I was gonna say, damn, if you're just taking it, you're hashtagged. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Well, I technically don't have my Twitch Amber Crimson Medallion. Hold on. Never mind, we're so back. Can I hold this now? If I... Oh, that wasn't my plan. Nope, still heavy loaded. Invaded my Moongrum Carrier Knight. Ugh. He one-shot me! Damn! Bro, as I was saying, I don't think I have my Twitch in my on my Instagram. So it's not really like, you know, they could see where I am. Or see where to go. And can be upload from Twitch from someone else's stream. It auto hashtags the streamer. Oh, I didn't know that. 3 Sentinel Greaves. That's also pretty damn good. But I bet I'm too heavy to wear them. Way too heavy. I think it's this way. No, it's not that way. But escape the guy in his finger magic. There we go. This is the way. There we go. Dodge that. Holy shit, there's a lot of things around here. Oh, by the way, the blood reminded me they showed me for Iron Lungs. So once I get out of my driveway, I'll go see it. You snowed in. Damn the winter. I'm iced in. Oh no, that's even worse. There we go. Oh, that gave 1k wounds. Actually, hold on. This might work. I think I would just take this off. Put on perfumer's garb right now. Take this off. Equip this. Okay, I was gonna say, but just the cape alone. Kind of dig the thing. Use this. How much damage do I do? Not that much. Though I knocked something off, so I will get some moves. 1,577. It is worse. Yeah, that's not good. There's no way I can. I'm gonna have to buy my flasks to all FP. Use this. Fuck it up. Okay, that gave me a decent amount of moves. I might just do it until I die. And to make it even worse, my tires are bad, so we can't grip anything. Damn! You'll never escape in your driveway. You're just permanently stuck. Been cursed with not going anywhere. Oh, don't know what happened there. Wow, yeah. That's a lot of things attacking me. That was close. It was way too close. I'm not even getting them. I might just have to go one by one. Draw the aggro, because they technically don't attack me because they're going off the aggro mechanisms that the other entities go off, but the other entities don't attack you unless you stand near them or unless you hit them. So I very much can just pick them off one at a time. Hydrate, yes. Hold on. Made sure to refill I made sure I had a glass of water with me before each stream. That's 1,577 moves. I might just pick off the easy guys, like humanoid things. Yeah, gonna make that guy come towards me. I'm gonna wait for that dog that's next to him. Not the big one, the tiny one. I wonder if he could attack the other guy. Nope, it just goes through. How grateful. Okay, he's de-aggroed. That fucking guy one-shot me. Okay, I might go for the little munchkin man first. He does a lot of damage. I need a whole lot more FP. Munchkin man, kill him. Just a dude with a torch will kill him. kill that guy. One of Mesmer's soldiers. We'll kill the dog. Because unfortunately it has babies, I guess. I mean, if you look at it, its ribcage, you know, it's not the healthiest. Kill the little munchkin man. There we go. We're at now 17k. Anything else? We could probably kill the jellyfish. Yep, knock it off the edge. That one-shot me. That little blob of flesh one-shot me. Funny enough, the guy who's crawling up with the sword and the big ass eyes, that's actually supposed to be here. Nothing else is. Nothing else is supposed to be up here. But oh, the great thing is I could just stand in front of these guys and they can't do anything. Well, they won't do anything. You're just like, look how ugly that guy is. I hit the dog. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna level up. Level up our FP. You know, we're gonna do an AoE. I missed. How much have I enjoyed with that dog? Not a lot. Ah, it was the little munchkin man spell that hit me, not the guy with the massive hammer. But we have made, or I have made, considerable progress since the last place. I've got into Leonia. Starters. You know, that's pretty fucking big. Both the castle and, just in general. 7k runes, I need double that, so probably just kill these guys a couple of times. Kill the munchkin man. He gives me something. Gas stone. Kill that guy. Keep on just whacking him. Break his posture. Stab him again. Gonna have to kill this dog. I'll probably try and seclude it. Bring it away from things. Use my spell. Actually, what? Never mind. That works. I don't need to kill. Let's go kill that munchkin man. What? He just hit me with the hilt of his staff. They killed me somehow. What the hell? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But it's fine, because we just need to kill this guy again. I think he gives enough runes. Technically, if I just kill him and him alone, each time it will give me... I only need to kill him like 13 times. Good, there goes aggro. Try and pull him away. There we go. Pull the dog away, so that our spell doesn't hit anyone else. Hit him with the spell. Do it again. There we go. If he hit me first, I would have been dead. Okay, we have enough to level up, so we're gonna level up, and I think I'm going to keep leveling FP until we can do. How much FP do I need to do this? 42 FP. I'm gonna need 120 FP. FP is like focus point. It's basically mana. So you see under base stats, under HP, FP, it's the blue bar. You know, we need FP to do spells and such. Yeah, mana. Yeah. That's basically it. I'm gonna actually pick up this item underneath the dog. Beast Horn. It's not horrible. It's not the best, but I mean it's usable. This fucking dog. I need a reason. You know, I've been looking at my earnings. I had a good month. Hell yeah, that is great to hear, Stout. I have yet to be paid because it's only been 16 days that I've been affiliate. What the fuck? Yeah, I got shot by the guy with the dog. I don't know if it was the dog, but it was the guy who it was the other guy who shot me with the crossbow. Okay, that dog just makes its way up here, naturally. So I think I'm just gonna kill those two guys. You should get your earnings. You should get your earnings. I gave you on the 15th this month your spendable account unless you made over $50. I've got no idea. I don't know if I did make it from the 15th. I could just check afterwards. We could just call and we could just have a look after it. This wasn't a question, it was the fact. Oh. Okay. Does Twitch pay you on the 15th of every month? Yes. How often do you get paid in America? Like, or is it just different for every business? Once a month on Twitch. Okay, because I was thinking if it's different if you're in like England or somewhere else. It's different for every business. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, this guy's with golden eyes. We're gonna get way more runes when we kill him. I think it's double. So we should get 2 to 3k runes. 7! That's a lot more than double. That is way more. Okay, that would give me 5, and that would give me to 680. Yeah, we're gonna do health. Dollars General, it's every week. Most other places it's bi-weekly, and some it's the same, 2 days a month or once a month. Okay, because with Mackey's right now, I'm bi-weekly every Thursday. And then I think when I join the army, it's going to be once a month. I believe what it is. I'll rather have bi-weekly. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how often I'm getting paid. If it's bi-weekly every Thursday. Makes paying rent and shit a whole lot easier. Even though I still mind you live with my parents, because I'm still only 20, and the housing market in the UK right now is fucked, I do have to pay rent. Because I'm over 18 and I'm making, you know, money. Yeah, good parents. But the rent isn't that much. It's 25% of whatever my paycheck is. So that way I will always be able to pay rent. It's just sometimes it'll be like more than some weeks or some fortnightly it'll be up more than others. But times the rent. Sometimes I think when I first started, because I wasn't making that much, I was paying around like 50 to like £75 in rent. But now I'm paying like from it's very much anywhere between like I forgot actually how much it is. I think the last time I did it, it was £168. That's nice. It is nice. I think it's the same for my older brother. I think it's also 25% for him. But I mean, it's from the time you did the 40-hour switch? No, since I started just working. Just literally as soon as I started getting paid and I was over 18. It's the £168. No, that was last time I paid rent. That was how much rent was for me. Do I have any? I do have rooms. I just use them. Yeah, use 10,000 rooms. Right, but that was 25% of the earnings from the 40 hours. Or did you not get paid for that yet? I did get paid for it, and I found out that it wasn't 40 hours that my brother put in, which I thought it was. It was 30 hours. So that's why I'm doing, you know, 4 shifts a week. Though the week after next, I'm doing Monday to Friday. You know, a proper 9 to 5, though technically it's 10/7, so I'm working more hours than the average person. But I mean, it's fine. Okay, yeah. Now the maths is adding up. I didn't get the item. I was gonna say, because you said 40-hour contract and it was adding up to like that. So if you did, I was going to manage. I was going to manager mode. I was being like something especially. It's all good. Though what is kind of scummy is working at Mackey's. They only count 11 to 6 as night hours or night shift instead of 10 to 7, but they don't offer 11 to 6 shifts. They only offer 10-7 shifts. So I work only technically 7 hours of night and 2 hours of day. So they technically don't have to pay me the amount that I would make for a night shift for those 2 hours, which is scummy. Wait, you said 11 PM to 6 AM, right? Yes. That's what they count as night shift. But they don't offer 11 PM to 6 AM shifts. But you work 10 to 7. Yep. So 10 to 11 and 6 to 7, I'm on day shift hourly rate instead of night shift. Even though like everyone basically goes home at 10 and comes back into work at 7, but that is still within your hours. Yes, so I still get paid night for the 10 to 6 in my 10-7 shift, but I don't get paid nightly pay for the 10 to 7 and 6 to 7. I get paid day. You know what I am kinda tempted to do? I'm kinda tempted to see what Moog has been randomized to. But then again, there's gonna be like a fuck ton of enemies in the way. Oh, that just makes no sense in the way of being so complicated on their part to sort that out. Yeah. It's stupid, like, just pay me the normal wage for the time. Why do they gotta be weird and difficult? Oh. Okay, I made a fuck ton of money from that. That might be a better grinding route than I thought. I need to change my flasks though. We're going through the It's come to Bob PK streams. We do maths for fun. Yes, I love maths, exactly. Maths is sick. Worth it. I got No runes apparently. Guess it wasn't worth it. Okay, oh no, I don't know if that did count. Oh well. No, it didn't. Shame. So technically these guys don't... You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's just a boss. Maybe I could draw him back down. Draw him around here. Absolutely not. I do no damage. You're only missing 2 hours. How much is the difference? £4. But still, that could be £4 that could be in my bank account. You know? And that's still like $7 or $8 American. £4 an hour? No, £2 an hour. I make £2 an hour extra for the nights. And then, just the 2 hours a day. Damn, yeah. Only £2 extra. There's 2 bosses. He's so big. 3 bosses. 4 bosses. You're fucking kidding me. That's a crazy differential. What do you mean? What's it American? Oh, I'm in America. For difference usually is 50 cents to the dollar. Or to a dollar. What, from night shift to non-night shift? Damn, they're fucking flipping you off. You're fucking kidding me. Get out the way. Okay, that's dead ass 3 bosses I've just ran past. 4 bosses. There are lots of places that won't do differential. It's so fucking weird. I wish people weren't fucking scummy little bastards half the time. You know, it's like, pay your people like the casino don't. Why? That's so dumb. How much did the casino pay? Casinos won't do holiday pay. You're kidding. It's so dark, I'm literally having to use the light of the sword. Oh no. Technically there should be an enemy around here. Oh, and it's a 24-hour place. I was paid as a manager $21 an hour. How much is that in Great British pounds? I wonder. Okay, that's an easily killable amount of enemies right there. Or bundle grouping of enemies, you know. If I can land my hits. £28. Never mind, the math is wrong. I was gonna say, the pound is more than the dollar, worth more than the dollar. The 1536. Okay, that's a little like what the managers over here get paid. Still, should be more. Or at least in my opinion. I don't actually know what these things are. It's like this big old just bundle of rocks, I guess. Though it's got fluid in it. And there's bubbles, so there. No idea. And what's in chest number 1? Please be something good. It's a golden rune 5. Not horrible. You know, it's usable. Yeah, that's all that thing. But I know since I've left, some wages went up. Do you know if managers went up? I don't know yet. Okay. How much? 1600. It's not that enough. Or it's not enough to use right now. Let's go see what the boss has been changed to. Even though I'm only level 54. If it's something easy, I might try kill it. You know. But if it's something difficult, I won't. Okay, so you can't see it from here. That's not nice. No, I wish you could. But we're gonna watch the cutscene.
Dearest Mikola. You must abide alone a while. Welcome, honored guest, to the birthplace of our dynasty.
Okay, so I did read that still as I was watching the cutscene. And Verdant, Lord of Blood, that's kind of fitting. Just hold on. Funny enough, base Radon, this Radon, was actually needed to be nerfed. So if you think about it, every single Radon that's existed has had to be nerfed. He's just that strong. And as you can tell, there's a bunch of arrows and shit in his back, so technically this isn't even prime console, prime Radon. He's both inflicted with Scarlet Rot, so he's losing his mind, but also, what if the daggers will work? But yeah, the drip's somewhat coming together. Okay, I kind of actually like this drip. Yeah. So he's both going crazy, losing his mind from the Scarlet Rot, but also this is literally, he's still, you know, injured from his fight with another demigod because they went to war. But he's still incredibly powerful lore-wise. He's regarded as one of the strongest demigods, but in my opinion, I think the strongest is Morgoth, because Morgoth was used to defend the capital, and only the strongest, you would think, would stay at home, defend the capital, where the trees, and the tree is important. There is quite an easy way to kill him, and it's using Scarlet Rot, because he's very weak to Scarlet Rot, both being procced and like damage-wise. So that's a shout. That's something I might try, but I'm going to be forced to use the Partisan, and I don't really want to use the Partisan. And now he's done Crag Blade, so he does way more damage. But he also does that, and that's very hard to dodge. To be honest, I'm surprised I did that well, because I normally don't do that well when I fight Radahn. But I'm not gonna fight him just yet. I might try Mesmer again. So actually, hold on. I need... you were going to say something about the paragraph. Oh yes, I did read it, and I read it as the cutscene was happening, but I'll read it out loud again. I know when I left Maine, I was making $42k a year for manager, which is the $21 I was there for $8, or for 8 years, and that's why I left that, but I got paid $50,000 a year for the ones here in Kentucky when I was there, and it was a brand new casino, but owned by the same company. Make that make sense that I got paid less at one. I spent 8 years at that one. I spent no time at. Maybe, honestly, I've got no idea. The business managers, you would think they're like good at their job. I forgot how to. There we go. Yeah, that's Mesmer. It's done. That was happening. In essential, got paid 8 grand less at the one you worked 8 years for. Now let's fight Mesmer. Okay, we do a lot more damage to Mesmer than I thought. I don't know why I didn't dodge that. Okay, I should have dodged that as well. Normally that grab skill like instantly kills me. but never mind. This is actually doable. This is definitely doable. The only problem is getting a chance to hit it. Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't fallen off then. Yeah, that reach, that grab, sorry, has insane amounts of reach. I can very much do this if I have more healing, so I'm probably going to change it so I have 5 healing flasks and 1 FP flask. But I also want to try out the daggers, because if I can make the daggers work, that's gonna be sick. Because I normally struggle quite a lot with Mesmer. He's quite a hard boss to fight if you're not like used to him. If that makes sense. So we're gonna have a go. Ooh, hydrate. Yes. We're gonna have another go at the. We're gonna have another go at him. Him and his technically mommy issues. Believe it or not, he has mommy issues. Did I change them? I know I didn't. I forgot to change them. It seems like you do better with daggers. I think with daggers I rely much more on getting close. And a lot of the bosses we fought, you know, you need to get close with them. I forgot what I'm doing. Allocate flasks. There we go. Plus, they are both higher level, so they technically do more damage. We could use this Sorcerer Roger. No, we're not going to summon Roger or Roger. I don't know how you would say his name. Okay, so it doesn't really dodge, and it's probably going to take like 10 of those. I could probably trade with him. Okay, never mind. I was going to say I could trade with him, but then he does that. Nope, never mind. I relied heavily, way too much, on the Ash of War. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, daggers is the run. Not the run, but the go-to. Funny enough, this isn't him speaking, it's Margit, who's the boss that's supposed to be here. But then Margit is technically doesn't exist, and is a copy of Margot, who's in the capital. I panic rolled. I'm surprised I'm alive. Why do you have sub-urge? Why do I have sub-urge? What do you mean? You're kidding. I didn't. You're kidding. I've had sub-urge chat this entire time. Only you had it done. What? Since when? You're kidding. I'm so sorry. 4 hours ago? I wasn't even live 4 hours ago. Thank you for turning some of the chat on. But that's what I said. I'm so sorry, everyone. I don't know why some only chat turned on. Okay, yep. I disabled it, thank you. Yep. I'm so sorry, everyone. Didn't mean for that to happen. Which explains because Carguy and Viper, they didn't say anything when I asked them how they were doing. Oof. He does so much. He does so many attacks. That I rolled there. I could kill him. I can 100% kill him. And I'm going to. I will. Mesmer will be dying. I'm gonna end the stream when I kill Mesmer. I think we're at 52 or 53 deaths now. Well, you know, that's the one way to make someone sub. They really want to talk to you. Yeah, I'm not surprised that, to be honest, if someone's in sub-only mode, I don't sub to chat. I just normally leave. Unless I'm gifted a sub. Same with follower-only chat. I'm surprised that it still let me do the animation. Kidding me? That hit? Let's fucking go. Whew. Yeah, take that. There's more. Golden Seed, hell yeah. How many runes? 12k! You're kidding. 12. Yeah, whatever. The yapper. He gave me one, didn't he? He gave me a golden seed. I need the golden seed, don't I? Asks. Not enough, I need Yapper call someone else Yapper. He was a certified Yapper. Oh, I really want to see what Godric's been transformed into. You know what, we're gonna take a crack at Stormvale. And then I'll end stream. Okay, that's a legendary item. And a unique item. Fun enough, there's a specific way to do this legacy dungeon.
Come over here, would you?
This guy. He's very important. It's not been 5 hours, has it not been?
I would advise
No, 3 hours 20. Oh yeah, you're right. We finished at 5. Or in 2 hours technically.
it's tightly guarded by hardened old hands. Oh, try the opening right here. The guards don't know about it. You'll breach the castle undetected.
No. See, we're actually going to use the main gate.
Certainly don't have to trust me. Well, if you must go through the gates, I'll signal them to open. But of course,
We actually ignore that guy. Open up the gates.
the gates! Open the gates!
So that they open the gates, right? But, see this guy, this slimy little fuck, he takes 25% of all runes that we drop when we die in Stormvale. So, you know what we have to do? We kill him. Yep, we kill this guy. And we get his bell bearing. Normally there'll be a bunch of ballista cannons and stuff up there. Great glove ward, that's actually not that bad. Spellblade trousers, also meh. so we would get like jumped immediately as we walk up here. But I guess that's not right, like happening right now. I've never actually been around here. Rykard Rancor. Ooh, that would be pretty good. The only problem is that it's a sorcery. It's a spell, not a incantation, which is what I'm doing. Just I'm doing faith. So we're actually going to explore a little bit. Gravelstone, yeah, not bad. Mainly used for crafting. What's down here? Oh, it's Gostock. But we are going to take our sweet, sweet time and explore Stormvale. As I have not done this before. I would always get jumped. Runes map 2. Hold on. Okay, I guess we have the one of the DLC maps. That's pretty sweet. When I eventually get the DLC. I think I can access the DLC. Like, not right now, but what's the difference in incantation and spells? Spells is intelligence. And that's for when you're like a wizard. But yes, we're killing them, don't you worry. Incantations is faith. So like let me go over to them. This is sorcery, okay? Glintstone Comet Shard, a Duelist Moonblade, Magma Shot, Rykard Rancor, and Briars of Punishment. That all scales with intelligence. Other than Briars of Punishment, you need faith for that, but that's weird. Okay? Incantations, they all scale with faith. So Assassin's Approach, Order Healing, Order's Blade, Surge of Flame, Scarlet Aeonia, and Inescapable Frenzy. Eventually, when I get my faith high enough, I'll be using Scarlet Aeonia. Because I love that spell. I use it all the time in, like, my main playthrough. That and Malekith's Black Blade are incredibly good. Do I have Somber Smithing Stone 2? I do. Quick second, I'm going to go upgrade the Godslayer Greatsword. I think it's the Godslayer Greatsword. Okay, makes sense here, but I thought about it IRL. Well, if you think about it, if you could have more faith in, and I understand it. Oh. Fair enough.
Then I presume these old bows.
Strengthen armaments. Yes, done with this. Now I just need a Somber Smithing Stone 3. I wonder if Table of Lost Grace. The Round Table Hold is technically what it's called. If the doors have opened, no. Even though technically I've killed Consort Radahn and Mesmer, the tables have not opened. No, so the difference IRL would spells happen with one word or less, not speaking. Incantation's basically a chant. How I like to think about it is like ones if you have more faith in God than the other ones if you have more like belief in the actual spells. I was gonna say any of these good. Small Flies, it's not bad. Void Bolt, not bad. But they're all kind of meh. Blasting the Erd Tree. No.
May the Golden Order shine through.
Not buying any of that. What do I need? Here we go. Limgrave Tower Bridge. But incantations happen in Witchery and Wiccan, and so do spells. I think it's like how you say a prayer. You know? Instead of like a power word. you know, like power word kill, compared to if you say the Lord's Prayer. We run past these guys, up this bridge, or the bridge pathway. Again, this pathway would normally be just completely full of blisters, and how did that hit me? And stuff, crystal spirit. Oh no, there's a ulcerated tree spirit. Now, how I think it in sense of like the Lord's Prayer was just an example, but like when you were talking about incantations being a chant compared to spells being like a word, okay, I somehow was grabbed by that. How I see it is like a lot of prayers like are long sentences, or full sentences at least. There's so much shit here. Just give me the fucking items. Oh, fucking hell. Like with prayers, you're talking to, you know, your holy deity, compared to, or no, incants, compared to if a spell, you're like saying the runes or the hieroglyphs to activate the magic. So I think like that would be the difference. IRL at least. IRL, would you go a faith build or int build? Like exercising someone. Yeah. Like exercising someone. You know, you would read the Bible or have the Bible open and stuff. Faith build, that's fair. I don't know which one I would go for. Because like, whenever I play a game and I have the the options to pick a build, I always start off with like a faith build. But like, fucking hell. I'm getting jumped. But I don't know if it was IRL, I would go with faith or int. I guess intelligence would be studying the actual magic, you know, the arcane. Though it's funny because in Elden Ring, arcane is something else, or considered something else, you know, it's a whole different stat. Don't want to go forwards. Actually, we're going to change these. We're going to go to the God's Lair Sacred Relic Sword. God's Lair Great Sword is a different sword, which I think was just legitimately made to kill the gods, because it uses the Black Flame, which is like, what's it called? The same thing my daggers use. But if like D&D Faith build would be healing, it's not good at healing it, any game I played that has that ability. True. I guess you have to also take into account the world around us in a sense of, you know, you don't really need to exercise people. And sure, Faith could be like, great, but you know, fuck, you know, you don't really fight undead monsters. Or at least not every day. Maybe it would be good if you like worked at a graveyard. You've seen me in Rival and Overwatch. You play Mercy in Overwatch. I forgot she has a ranged. Yeah, I was gonna say, you play Storm in Rivals. You know, you're a DPS. But you should. I should walk. All mixed up, that man. But you see might change. Oh. What are you playing now? Are you playing healer? Or you play DPS? Or you playing tank? Because I don't know when I play Smite if I'm going to stick to Hercules. I might play healer. I don't know then again. what everyone does. Does not decide. Change is healer. Oh, gotcha. I thought you meant like you changed your playstyle. But Smite 2 doesn't have change. What does Smite 2 have then? Or what's it counted as? Ooh, hold on. Change is a Chinese goddess. Oh. I thought it was like Smite's version of healer. I shall endure, not horrible, not horrible. I didn't know you could just go this way. Hold on. Stone sword key. It's not pronounced as changed. How? What's it pronounced as then? How many do I? Okay, leave. Chaingi. 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 Chaingi is how it's pronounced. That's actually kind of funny. Chaingi. Who's this? Did not see. He had a gold cape, so now I'm thinking, who has a gold cape?
Mighty dragon. Thou art a true born
Oh, might have
heir.
not had. Might have just been
Lend me
Godric.
thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well, a lowly tarnished, playing as a lord. I command thee, kneel! I am the lord of all that is golden.
That's my Vanala the Grafted. Oh, Vanala. Okay. This is gonna be easy. Vanala's actually a fairly easy fight. Okay, never mind. She does way more damage than I thought. She's super weak to any sort of physical damage. Actually, hold on. They change it to daggers. You have, but Smite squads of different pantheons, and you have guardians, warriors, assassins, hunters, and mages. Oh, I see. Okay, this is gonna be. If this hits me, I'll probably take tons of damage. Yep, this is the annoying part. She summons people. They don't last that long, I'm guessing. What's it now? Okay, it fell off the side of the... It fell off the mountain. Sheep. It's funny that you're talking about change and that character on your game called a moon change. Changes the goddess of the moon. Oh! Okay. She is playing a dangerous game right now. There she is. She's there. This is actually probably the easiest fight. There we go. That's the first time a leg or goddess or god was actually switched with a god. I don't know if that makes sense. But
bathed in rays of gold.
Godric, who he just was supposed to fight, is technically a demigod. And then Lunana, I forgot how you pronounce her name. The woman we just fought is supposed to be the boss of Veilukaya. But it was changed to Placidusix. So that's gonna be a difficult fight eventually, but I get there, but I am far from it. Stormveil took 20 minutes. That's incredibly funny to me, because normally it takes longer than 20 minutes. And Godric is not the easiest boss. But still, 20 minutes is, 20 minutes saved. I need to give myself the... Sorry about that. Stretch. Yes, I'm gonna stretch now. Thank you for the stretch. But I think I might call it here, because I did say when I beat Godric and Stormveil, I'd end stream. Plus, I would have started earlier, hour late. Yeah, I did kind of start an hour late. But, I mean, hey, it's fine. Still, you know, nearly 4 hours. Still pretty good. Then you go an hour late. True. But then again, I normally wouldn't be live right now. And everyone's waking up. And, you know, having to do things. You know, this is all the time when I get home from work. And when I enter your stream, I'm like, yeah, can't talk. I know I'm joking. Okay. But yes, thank you everyone for watching. We will be playing Elden Ring on Friday, I think. All the subs, lol. Yeah. Subs only. No, Friday Spite. Friday will be Spite. Friday will be Spite with Zio and Stel. Saturday then. Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, that's what I said. Zio and Stel. Saturday will be back on the Elden Ring Randomizer. Yes, we'll do that after this. So we are going to raid into... Who should we raid? I could probably close the cheat engine, my magic down. You know, not a cheat engine, it's my magic. I could close Realtek, I don't know, I had that open. It saved after I beat him. Justin? Is he live? I thought you never raided him. That is true. Never raided into Justin. Yeah. I bet everyone we're going to be raiding into Justin. I don't know if I follow him. Hold on. Dragonic GG. Yeah, that's the thing. Ooh, Small Duck's live. And he's playing France. Oh, he's playing War Thunder. We're gonna raid into Small Duck. You don't follow my IRL friends. Yeah, because the only time I've actually, like, proper talked to the IRL friends was yesterday. And I thought I did follow them. I said Draconic. Yeah, I've never played with Draconic, remember? I mean, it's either Draconic or Justin. Hold on. You haven't played with Doc, have you? We did play Roblox. When I think it was one of, it was Adobe's streams. Justin follow you? I bet. I'm thinking of Juicy. Justin and Juicy are so similar in name. That's what I'm thinking of. Alright, everyone, we are going to be raiding into Draconic. Again, everyone, thank you for watching and everything. Sorry about the sub-only chat. That will be fixed in the next one. I'll be fixed by Friday. Well, it's fixed now, but it'll be better on Friday. And, yeah. Hold on. There we go. Fading into the comic now. Thank you all again for watching. We'll see you next time.